What's up, y'all? This is a hard one to record. So I woke up about an hour ago, went checked my Facebook because that's what you do. You wake up in the morning and you check your Facebook feed, and the first thing that popped up was this post from my friend Ted. I'm gonna read it to you. It says, "Don't feel bad for Kobe unless you knew him personally. He died living his life to the fullest. That's an honorable way to go. Feel bad for all those people who are on their way to realizing on their deathbed that they died long ago. At least the part of them with hopes and dreams and the willingness to take risks. That's who you should feel bad for. Maybe that's you reading this right now. Also his family. As someone who's dealt with the death of my mother, brother, and sister, I can tell you what they're going through is tough and will change them forever." So initially when I saw that, I thought Ted was like talking about somebody else named Kobe. Ted is a personal trainer. He travels. He actually just left Bangkok. He was kind of one of the people who was big on pushing me to get over here to Thailand. He just touched down back in Miami to spend some time with his pops before he heads off on his next adventure as a digital nomad to South America to run his online coaching programs and work on his black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So Ted is living his life to the fullest and trying to fulfill his dreams. But at the same, this was all, I'm reading this and I'm like, what, Kobe? Does he have a client named Kobe? Is it like the dude who started Kobe Steakhouse, or what's he talking about? And I went on Twitter. Kobe Bryant was in a helicopter accident. Helicopter crash in Calabasas, California. GiGi, his daughter, who he was coaching, she was on the helicopter. Another basketball coach, his wife and his daughter, so 3 other people died in this helicopter crash. And I'm like, what the hell, man? Like, this is not real. I'm still asleep. Kobe Bryant, like, this dude, Kobe inspired me, right? This gal I used to date back in the day, I talked about her in some other videos. I remember we were having lunch at this restaurant in Tucson, Arizona, and she's talking. She was the biggest Kobe Bryant fan. She lived in LA when I first met her online. She did what she did. She was one of the girls that that ran with the players after the game. Y'all know the deal. Anyway, she was telling me how, like, at the time, Kobe didn't hang out. He didn't do anything. He practiced. He went home. He went to the games. He went home. By this time, he was married to Vanessa. So his wife would be at the games. They'd leave together in the helicopter, and that was it. She was like, Kobe, he was when he was determined to do something, he did it. He was very quiet, low key, kind of an introvert. But when it came down to playing that game, his full personality came out. And she said, "You remind me a lot of Kobe." And then we went home. She took a nap, or we went and didn't go home. We went back to her parents' house. She took a nap. I turned on the TV, and the Kobe Bryant, his situation in Denver or Colorado, that story broke, right? And but it always, I don't know, I always thought about how she was like, "You're like Kobe, you're like Kobe." Some of y'all don't know, some of y'all really don't know me, man, but basketball was my life from about age 12 until like 23, 24, when I joined the Navy, and then basketball couldn't be my life anymore. I coached in college. I was a student assistant basketball coach. I had an opportunity to coach a high school girls team at a private school back in Tennessee. Somewhere in the multiverse, I'm a college basketball coach, right? If I had taken that high school job, I probably would have jumped right back into college after 3 years or less, either as an assistant or a head coach. At the age of 25, I probably would have been a head basketball coach, NCAA Division III. Like I said, basketball was my life. When I really started really coming out I was a late bloomer. I didn't fully develop and understand the game till after I got out of college. But Allen Iverson, Kobe, and T-Mac, those were my three favorites, right? LeBron was still in high school. Of course, he got out of high school, jumped straight to the league. But I had kind of stopped playing by the time LeBron, his rookie year, because I joined the Navy. I joined the Navy in LeBron's rookie year, right? Yeah, it was at the end of the season. But those were my guys. Kobe, my college team, the men, they wore Kobe's shoe. Our colors were purple, white, and gray or silver. So we had the purple like the Lakers. I had a pair of Kobe's. When did I buy those? I think either the end of my sophomore year. Yeah. And that's when I really started to discover my jump shot. Because I was a scorer, but I had a broken jump shot, and I just knew how to make the ball go in. But being around, coaching, learning actual fundamentals, all that happened while I was wearing my first pair of Kobe Bryant shoes. A few years later, I'm out of school. I'm in grad school because I wanted to go to grad school instead of going into high school basketball. Which, that decision, we can't regret decisions, but like I said, somewhere in the multiverse, I'd made the other decision. And I coach basketball, but I'm pretty happy with my life and with my new wife. So I don't want to get myself in trouble there. But I was still rocking Kobe's. I finally hit the weight room. I was really becoming a player at this point. My jump shot was lethal. And I had my first real dunk in the crazy Kobe's, the luxury shoe. I think they won. I think the third championship the Lakers won. I think that's what Kobe was wearing. I think they were those crazy looking Adidas that he had. They were sweet. They looked crazy. I dunked in those. So I have all these memories. When I tried to get back into basketball, when I turned 30, I was rocking Kobe's shoe. When he won the 5th championship, I was really following. That was my first year in seminary. I was really following Kobe then. I really started getting back into basketball, watching basketball after not really following it much while I was in the military. And that was a special championship series. Ron Artest in that game 7 against the Celtics. Ron Artest went crazy. Oh man, Kobe played like doo-doo in that game. But hey man, those are memories, man. So Kobe, thank you for living your life the way you did. I'm thinking of this song that my grandma used to sing all the time, the choir, the Presbyterian church back in Nashville, St. Andrew's Presbyterian. They used to sing, I don't know the name of the song, but the kind of the hook was like, if I can help somebody as they travel along, then my living shall not be in vain, right? And that's really, you just repeated that over and over again, right? Kobe inspired a lot of people. He helped a lot of people, but he was really, I'm reading now that he was in the process of like setting up his own like company for entertainment. I mean, he won an Oscar for like the short film that he did about him growing up watching basketball, watching Jordan, Magic. And he literally lived out everybody's dream because Kobe was a year older than me, right? That I meant to say that earlier when my friend was saying how Kobe and I were alike. His birthday is August 23rd, 1978. I'm August 25th, 1979. So, rest in peace to my Virgo brother. 2 days, 1 year before me. But if you grew up in the 90s, at least I know I did. My friend and I, we were Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, we beat Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter, whoever, it was always somebody else against the Bulls, right? And we were always pretending, or even when I'm by myself, I'm Jordan, I'm Pippen, I'm Penny Hardaway, right? I'm all these people that I looked up to on the TV and the games. And Kobe did that, man. He did the dream that everybody had. Everybody was drinking Gatorade and wanting to be like Mike, and he really did it, man. And I don't know if you like basketball, if you care, maybe you're just watching because it's me. Do that, man. Do that. These people that you look up to, this dude, he did it. He came as close as anybody has come to being like Mike. He was the carbon copy of Michael Jordan, right? And that, it was like, well, he was tried to be like Mike so hard that he even walked like Mike. He chewed gum like Mike, What's wrong with that? What if somebody was the carbon copy of Bruce Lee? What if you were the carbon copy of Michael Jai White one day? There's nothing wrong with that, man. There's nothing wrong with trying to live your life and pursuing your dreams and trying to be like your heroes and maybe surpassing your heroes, right? That's what we should take away from this, is like Ted said, he did the things that he wanted to do. He lived life on his terms and he accomplished the goals that he set for himself. Here I am in Thailand. I had this dream. I always wanted to travel to Asia and do nothing but become a great teacher, a great coach, and study martial arts. Basically want to be Master Roshi and live on the beach, wear board shorts every day, and be this great martial arts teacher and mentor to people. And I'm trying my damnedest to do that. I haven't been practicing my kung fu as much as I should, but hey, man, it takes time to get adjusted when you leave your home and try to find a new home and start a new family, right? So baby steps. Rome wasn't built in a day. And all them stories about Bible heroes, in between them paragraphs, a couple of years might pass. So, Kobe Bryant didn't jump straight into the league and average 20, right? He had to sit the bench his rookie year, and his second year he was the sixth man, and in the third year he started, and even then, right, he had to play next to Eddie Jones, and in the fourth year then they started winning championships, right? It's all a process, man. Embrace the struggle and pursue your dreams, pursue your goals. That's what we can learn from Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace to him. Rest in peace to little GiGi, the basketball coach, his wife and his daughter. My condolences go out to all of the families that were involved and affected. And there are many people who've been affected by this and impacted by Kobe Bryant's legacy and the things that he was working on that we don't even know about, right? So, yeah, that's really all I got to say about this one. Thanks for watching. Y'all keep on breathing. May the force of others be with you, always. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and click on that subscribe button so that you can take your first steps towards becoming an urban acolyte. Embark on the journey of becoming the hero of your own story and become a force for change in your community. Make sure to check out more videos from this channel, especially the one that YouTube has recommended for you. Anyway, that's all I got for this video. Thanks for watching. Y'all keep on breathing, and may the force of others be with you, always.